We're staying at the historic Candy Cane Inn right outside Disneyland.
Let's explore.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are at the Candy Cane Inn. This is the second hotel we've stayed at near Disneyland while we've been vlogging. So the first one was the Disneyland Hotel. And the Disneyland Hotel, of course, is a storied history. It's the first official Disney Resort hotel, originally owned by someone else. But this isn't about the Disneyland Hotel. This is about another storied hotel or motel, the Candy Cane Inn.
It's the oldest family-owned hotel in Anaheim. It opened on Christmas Day in 1957. It was originally supposed to be called the Cinderella Inn, and Walt himself put the kibosh on that name.
So for those that don't know, this is probably one of the closest hotels or motels that you could stay right near Disneyland. It's probably a 7-minute walk from the Disneyland Resort sign, a 10 to 15-minute walk from the gate. It sports a complimentary trolley service that's even quicker. It runs at the top of every hour, so 1, 2, 3, 12. You at any top
you
of
know
any
how
hour,
time works.
Yeah, you can come and you can take the trolley, and at the top plus 15, you can take the trolley home or back to your resort from Disneyland. You can actually see Cars Land like right outside, and the aesthetic is beautiful, newly refurbished, right, Sam?
Yes, the greenery is gorgeous. It has such a great vibe. It really feels like a boutique hotel meets motel, because it is like motel style doors.
Yeah. So we're going to do a full room tour, a full grounds tour. We'll show you the amenities. They actually have a complimentary breakfast from 6:30 to 9:30 every morning. So we'll be having that probably on like the Sunday that we're here. So we'll be trying out that breakfast, letting you know the amenities in regards to that. They have a waffle maker. You can make fresh waffles with your breakfast. They have a pool, a jacuzzi. Due to the distance, it does get a bit pricey. This cost us $250 a night during like late September, right?
But this is during like Halloween season at Disneyland, so I think this is a popular time. So I think it's decent.
For what you get, and also
and
the
free
aesthetic.
breakfast. Like,
yeah.
We're going to be getting that free breakfast.
Well, you guys let us know too, because you're going to see everything that we see because we're through this video. And we'll start with the room. You ready?
I'm ready.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our stay at the Candy Cane Inn right near Disneyland. So we are on the first floor, room 183. Let's head inside and see the room. So we are staying in a standard double queen room. They also have deluxe and premium rooms. We've heard that the beds are very comfortable from what we can see online. Newly refurbished. So we'll let you guys know at the end how comfortable we think the beds are. And the carpet in between the beds, Sam, has hidden Mickeys in it.
Not so hidden.
Yeah.
I feel like this looks like a Ruggable. You know the brand Ruggable?
No, I do not. If you know us, you know that we like to count the USB ports out. So this clock has 2 and the back wall has 2. So from what we can count, there are 4 USB ports in the room. Not bad. Not the most we've seen, but not bad. They obviously have a little light over here. No reading lights, from what I can tell. But they do have this little tray table right here that you can pull out if you bring like some food back to the room or your breakfast. Underneath the end table, you can actually find more plugs right there towards the back. You have your remote right here at the top. Let's see what's in this drawer. So you have some drawer space. Oh, the Gideons have been here. And another remote. I don't know which remote is which, but I can tell you do have one pretty big flat screen TV. This chair is very comfortable. We actually sat in it. And in the lobby, they have complimentary candy canes and water, as well as water with pineapple juice. So you can get that anytime. They have coffee right there in the lobby too, off of I think a Keurig, right Sam? No, not a Keurig. They have little hot pots. Those are our key cards. Just want to clarify, it's water infused with fresh pineapple.
It's very good.
Yeah. See how much storage space you have in here. They're pretty, I mean, they're deep enough. They're like a standard drawer. There is no storage space under the bed, like you would see at a lot of places. But you have 2 drawers right here, and then you also have a pretty big closet. I'll get to the closet in a second, but let me show you what's right below the TV. You do have an ice bucket. I'll show you where the ice machines are in the grounds tour. You get a complimentary notepad with pencil, which I always like to bring home. I use these at work. And then here are your other 2 USB ports right next to your phone on your work desk over here. You do have another chair here. This looks like very new, very modern. I want to say that the aesthetic here does feel modern and chic. It doesn't really have like a candy cane or Christmas type of theme. If it does, it's very light. There's like a pine tree.
Yeah, there's little like nods to it with the candy canes, but for the most part, it's all very like neutral colors.
Yeah.
And then you'll see though in the room there are little bursts of pops of color in certain places, which I really love.
I feel like this flower that's on the wall is something I see a lot.
The bathroom flower is beautiful.
Yeah, so we'll get to that. All right, Vanna White, let's open up this closet. It is a pretty big closet, so you do have good storage space in here. You have your extra pillow right there at the top, as well as an extra blanket. It's a thick blanket too. A lot of hangers. They do have a laundry. Not a service here, but you can do laundry here. It's coin operated. You have your iron right there in the back, your ironing board over here to the right.
Mirror.
Oh yes, a nice vanity mirror so you can vainly see yourself in the morning and prepare for your day. And then right over here, they have the safe, obviously. So that'll be in the closet if you're looking for the safe. As we look past the closet, you can see that your sink is actually separated from the toilet and shower area. And right to the left of the sink, they actually have really cool Disneyland and early candy cane artwork. You can see that's a picture of candy cane when it, like, I'm assuming we were in earlier times. Not sure if it's when it's first opened. But look, you can see the years 1957 to 2021. One of the original signs, one of the original rooms, the trolleys. This is cool. Near the sink, you actually have a makeup mirror. There's a little coffee machine here that can make a single cup of coffee. Some candy cane themed napkins. You can see that flower aesthetic here over in the work with tissues because it's made to look like a flower. Right below the coffee to the left is going to be your refrigerator. It's a nice little tiny fridge, pretty standard for what you'd see at a motel or hotel. So the mirror, again, those black accents, very modern. I really like the ring of light around it. You have like a marble looking sink. Not a very deep sink, but a pretty, again, modern looking sink with like the chrome type of handle. Then you also have the Olive Branch Botanicals complimentary soaps it comes with, as well as a complimentary comb and Q-tips. Below the sink is where you can find your complimentary towels, as well as your hair dryer. It also looks like the towel that they have, or the floor mat they have down here is like a towel, so it's good. It keeps things nice and dry for when you get out of the shower. Get over to the bathroom. Right next to the bathroom is where you can actually find your thermostat. And then here's that flower artwork I was telling you about. What I do like about the AC in here is that rather than being like next to the bed or something like a standard hotel or motel, it's actually on the ceiling. So
it's chilly.
Yeah, well, it blows right on you when you're sleeping. I feel like it helps you sleep. All right, let's take a look at the bathroom. So there's no rainfall shower head, but there is a pretty new looking shower head right there at the top. More of those Olive Branch Botanical shampoo, conditioners, and shower gels. Chrome handles, and then obviously like a no-stick type of pad. No slip, I should say, type of pad. Area towards the back to hang your towels or bathing suits. Usually they have like a clothesline. There's no clothesline in here. They actually have a little extra space back here that I like. And then they made a little towel artwork back here that kind of represents the flower that you can see in this room. And towards the back wall, next to the toilet. Floors too, I did want to bring up. It's a hardwood floor. And then over here, it kind of looks like it's tile as you get into the bathroom. Towards the back of your door is your do not disturb sign. But what's interesting about here is they actually have a little like plastic holder for it. I've never seen that before. All right, Sam, so far I like the room, and I do like the amenities that come with it. So for $250, especially with how close we are to Disneyland and the complimentary trolley, I'm pretty happy with what we have. But I guess as we get through the grounds tour on our stay here, we'll figure out how much we really enjoy.
Yeah, after you spend a few nights, I feel like is when you really know how you feel. But first impressions, great.
All right, so it's Sunday. We've been here for about 2 days. We haven't taken advantage of the breakfast yet. It's included every day from 6:30 to 9:30. I'm starving, so let's head over. All right, so for us, the front lobby is like right here in the front, and if you walk in, you actually just need to go. So these are the desks, right behind the desks, and it's right here. And you can see there's a huge spread here. They have like cheese jalapeno bagels, everything bagels, plain bagels, toasting stations, all cream cheese, peanut butter, croissants, muffins, bread, donuts, delicious cheese, cherry, and apple danishes, raspberry scones, apple fritter donut, more donuts, apple fritter donuts, muffins, more croissants. They have egg sandwiches right here. Some are just egg and cheese, some have like ham on them. They're on croissants, and they actually have a little toaster that you could put it in. Hard-boiled eggs, cheese. They have like 2 sections of this actually. Some fresh sliced fruit, which is great if you're gonna have some Chobani yogurt. They also have granola to put in your yogurt. Hot water if you want to make any oatmeal, which is right over here. Area of fresh fruit that is beautifully presented. And of course some cereals, looks like Cheerios, Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes. And they have some walnuts, raisins, almonds to put in, and of course milk and even chocolate syrup. They have assorted fresh juices here towards the back. Honey and tea over here. And of course some regular fresh coffee towards the back. Most looks like they have some hot chocolate. Outside next to the pool, they also have the waffle maker with the golden malt waffle mix. I definitely got to make one of these. Someone's got one on right now. All right, so I'm going to start with one of the toasted breakfast sandwiches. Cheese is still cold.
Yeah, toast on them.
I think you got to put it in maybe twice or open it up. Good sandwich with a croissant. It's very buttery. It just brings the whole thing together. Because it's cold, it's going to bring it down. If it was warm, that would be a solid 7. It's good. Now I'm going to try the cherry Danish. It's good. It's Danish. Another 7. And then the scone. It's much softer than I anticipated. The cherry scone, actually, not raspberry. Nice like sugar crystals on top. Soft. There's a little tartness from the cherry. Good. Both these are real good. Another 7. Alright, so I'm going to make myself a waffle. First, I got to get some of this mix. Alright, so I think also you have to spray this grid conditioner so it doesn't stick. Then we pour our waffle mix over. Close. And then flip. And then you give it 2.5 minutes. They have the syrup right over here to the left.
I almost put pancake.
They have sugar-free syrup, and they also have Hershey's chocolate syrup and whipped cream. And there it is, my fresh Belgian waffle. I probably could have put a little bit more of the waffle goo in there, but I was being conservative because I didn't want to overdo it. And then let me just pour off some of this delicious syrup. You don't need too much syrup. And you get the little syrup traps in the waffle. All right, see if it's as good as Waffle House. It's so fresh and delicious. That's a 9. That's really good. Breakfast is a great deal. You have to think, we paid $250 for this room. If you had a family, let's say family of 3, family of 4, all of them now have breakfast. You can take some of that stuff back to your room, so you can even have little snacks throughout the day from the morning. They were constantly turning things over. You have that fresh waffle station, which definitely gets a long line first, so you want to come early if you want to get right over there. You had the egg sandwiches, the croissants. Tasted like they were sourced from a local bakery because they were super messy, and they say a good croissant is a messy croissant. These ones were flaking all over the place. Sam had a donut with not Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles on it. So good, so delicious. I'm gonna head over and do the grounds tour now. Even though these are like motel style accommodations, it has some more things than you would expect from a smaller space. So we're gonna start off facing the Candy Canyon. So if you're driving in, if you bear right, you see all those people walking down there? That's how you get to Disneyland. It's a 7-minute walk, generally if you're walking about a 3-mile-per-hour pace, to the front of the Disneyland Resort sign. Probably 10 to 15-minute walk to the gate. You have the nice Candy Canyon sign greeting you. And if you're facing the lobby to your right, you can actually rent scooters here. So it's a great option to have if you have mobility issues. And you're pretty close to the park, so you probably take the scooter right to the park. Now across the street, they actually have a lot of food. They have like a Brewberry Cafe. They have Bert's hot chicken, pizza. Also, the Castle Inn and Suites which we didn't hear as great things about, but apparently I think that you can see the fireworks much better from the rooms over there, or certain rooms at least. Now if you're facing the candy cane and bear left, you can actually reach CVS Pharmacy, and they have a 7-Eleven down here that's actually open 24 hours a day. We went there like 3 a.m. for coffee because we were still on East Coast time. And this area over here is called Harbor Boulevard. It's where the candy cane is right off of. Now if we bear right after making that left towards the 7-Eleven, you're going to find this walkway. This is going to be able to take us to where the trolley will pick you up for your complimentary shuttle service right over to Disneyland. Today it was dropping us off at service station 13. You can actually find numerous accommodations right down Harbor Boulevard. It's kind of like the gateway to Disneyland over here. You can see they have disability access over to the right if you're taking this little walkway. And again, if you're facing the candy cane, that bench right there to the left, that's where the bus is going to pick you up. So if we kind of bear left, right where the trolley picks you up, the fitness center is actually right tucked in the back corner. And it's open. No lights though. It says stronger than yesterday on the sign. There's a TV. They have, it looks like 2 treadmills, a bike. Unfortunately, as of this time, this little chest press over here, leg extension, kind of everything in one combo is out of order. Dumbbells go up to only 25 pounds in here, but it's nice to have something, and especially with motel accommodations. Complimentary towels, tissues, yoga mat, Bosu ball, scale. Do you want to go on a scale when you're on vacation? And they do have complimentary water and an area to place your towels. Keep it cold in this fitness center. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the stuff. Now there are a lot of people in the lobby, so I don't want to bother them by filming, but I did take some B-roll shots and I'll explain to you what you can see. When you first kind of like walk in, you have that beautiful fountain right at the front. You could see like lion heads on it, as well as fish like spitting out water in the background. It's a beautiful fountain, but really what accentuates kind of this area so well is how well the landscaping is and the foliage. They even have these twinkling lights at night that add just a unique bit of Disney magic to this historic hotel, motel-based accommodation. In the inside, when you first walk in, over to your left, they're gonna have complimentary water and that fruit-infused water that you saw that Sam and I had earlier in the vlog. It's delicious, it tastes really good. We have barely paid for bottled water during our visit. And then over to your right, there's complimentary coffee that's basically there all day. Only time you won't find it is maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning. You're staying here, completely compliments of being able to stay at the Candy Cane Inn. Again, to your left, there is a waiting area that kind of has this, very modern, stylized atmosphere. And then right past that waiting area is where you're going to be able to find kind of like their little shop. They do have different gifts and trinkets that you can get, like Disney gift packets that you could bring home. They have mugs that you could bring home. They have a little tree right there in the center, as well as some chips that you could pick up. And if you need like Advil, Aleve, any type of like medicines, there are some in there, but probably there'll be more at the 7-Eleven, which is like less than a 2-minute walk literally down the road. And then obviously drinks like Reign, Monster, sodas, and their own candy cane branded water. Very interesting. The center of the lobby is kind of brought together by this beautiful chandelier they have right at the front. And it looks very nice. And like I showed you guys before, tucked right behind the check-in desk is where you're going to find that complimentary breakfast that walks right out into the pool. I feel like the pool is almost like the icon here at the Candy Cane Inn. The hot tub itself is right in the center of 3 separate swimming areas that they have. The first one is the main pool, which is about 5 feet deep. Then they actually have a roof over the hot tub so you can appreciate the hot tub and enjoy it when it's raining outside. And behind that, they actually have a little kiddie pool and lawn chairs all around with towels, complimentary towels on either side. You can access the pool by either heading to the left or right from the exterior, or heading directly behind the front desk where you have your breakfast. Something important to note, second level does not have an elevator, so you will have to take the steps. If you have mobility issues, it's definitely something to request to be on the first floor. Looks like some of the top areas also have like a little patio. Not a private patio, but a patio that you can sit out and enjoy. The front entrance truss, as well as kind of all the accommodations here, have these vines that kind of grip everything, and a bit of greenery, and these iron railings remind me a bit of like almost like a French Quarter type of aesthetic. Honestly, the only thing that kind of takes you out of what they've built over here is the Desert Palms Hotel and Suites, which is right next door. They do have like looks like a little rooftop pool over there, though. You guys can see the umbrellas. So you can get great views of fireworks from this hotel, but it does kind of contrast with what they've built over here at the Candy Cane. Now towards the left and right in the back, they do have these little scenic areas that you can enjoy with benches. They have patios up on top, ice and vending machines will be to the left of when I'm facing the bench, and the guest laundry over to the right. So let's take a look. So they have these vending machines here towards the back. Well, the ice machines back here too. And again, these are on either side, so no matter which side you are, they are towards the back. They also have the vending machines. No water in here, interestingly enough. So I guess you have to go to the front if you want to buy a bottle of water, or just fill up your cup right over there at the front. And then they have this vending machine, which does have some pretty tasty looking snacks. Before we check out the guest laundry on the opposite side, we're going to take a wander up the steps, take a look at the little patio areas they have. This is nice. You can take your breakfast up here, just kind of enjoy the foliage in the area. Oh, you can actually see the trolley back there. Now right here towards the back of the Candy Cane, you can actually see the back facade of Cars Land. I can actually hear some of the cars going off right now. That could be an issue. Yeah, I could definitely hear them going off if you're trying to get some sleep, and California Adventure is open late. But it's a really nice element that adds to the atmosphere here. All right, so let's take a look at the guest laundry now. All right, so they have 4 washers and 4 dryers on both sides. So I guess 8 total for the whole hotel. And then if you want to get your detergent, it is dollar operated right over here. However, the machines are coin operated, and it can be quite hard to find where to get the quarters. Because if you look to the left when you walk in, you don't really see one. It's actually kind of tucked right to the left bottom corner, so you could walk right past it. You put your dollars in there and your quarters will come out right over there. All right, so that's gonna do it for my ground store here. I was gonna say in the beginning, I felt like $250 was a bit much for accommodations motel style that isn't an actual Disney hotel, but so far from what I've seen, the accommodations here, the attention to detail, the offerings, in certain ways reflect Disney sentiments, and in some ways even exceed them in regards to the amount of included offerings that are here at the hotel. I really enjoyed it, so we are going to stay a few more nights, and at the end we'll collect our thoughts. It's not perfect, but so far I think for the price, pretty good. We're on our last night here, so I wanted to show you guys a few things that we noticed. One, the pillows and beds are incredibly comfortable. They remind me a lot of the pop beds at Pop Century at Disney World. I think they have like a pillow top mattress or something. It's really comfortable. The tub is a bit small, although the water pressure is very high here. So that's going to do it for our stay here at the Candy Cane Inn. I want to say I loved it, right?
I agree.
I would definitely stay here again, 100%. The price is right given the amenities that you have. If I had to compare it to like Disney World, because I feel like because we're Disney World people, we live near Disney World, we've been there more, we're inevitably going to compare the two. I feel like this is Disneyland's version of Port Orleans French Quarter, right? Mm-hmm. You have like the iron railings, like right as you walk by.
The foliage.
The foliage. That's the thing I wanted. That's why I brought up Port Orleans. But the thing this resort or this inn has that Port Orleans doesn't is park access.
I was gonna say free breakfast.
Free breakfast too. Actually, there's a lot of things. And I was saying when I was doing the tour, Sam, you weren't with me. There are certain things that I think the Candy Cane Inn does better than some of the Disney resorts. You're not going to find free breakfast at, the Disneyland Hotel.
And it's not just like a standard continental breakfast. Like, there were some good things at that breakfast. Yeah. And they leave stuff out during the day, too, like fruit and donuts and stuff. Yeah. And I love the fruit water. Like, I keep drinking the fruit water. It's so
I want to bring up, we saved money by staying here because we didn't pay for water. We used the fruit water and the water that was at the front every time we needed to fill a bottle up. And they had complimentary coffee. So instead of going to like a Starbucks or something, given it, Starbucks does taste good. It's nice to have it at your resort.
I love spending money on Starbucks,
but they have free coffee right at the front of the inn, I guess is the correct term. Also, they have those nice little patio areas. So if you want to get breakfast, you can bring it back to your room.
And the housekeeping is meticulous. Like, they clean very well. Like, they clean the toilet. They put new sheets on. I could tell because, like, my makeup rubbed off on the sheets. And then I could see that obviously it's not there anymore.
But all the employees were exemplary. And this is what would be considered, or what's called, a Disney Good Neighbor Hotel. These are hotels within the area that have complimentary transportation to the Disney parks and are in the Disney Good Neighbor Hotel program. I think Disney should be really happy to have this hotel on that list.
The trolley driver, he's so nice. And when you walk around, you always see people outside maintaining the grounds. Like, there's always people out there doing something. Like, they are taking care of this property.
Yeah, and you can actually tip the trolley driver too. So if you want to bring cash with you, we did tip him at the end of our stay, but you could tip him. That's something for you to know.
They have a cute little merch shop. They had, like, Disney gift baskets.
Yeah. Sam was actually able to create a makeshift end table too, because we were able to use that little thing for dining.
Yeah,
as
like
an
the
end table.
little nesting table that's kind of like in between the beds. There was like a pull-out table. I just put it on my side of the bed because I was sleeping on the wall side because, like, I needed a place for my phone.
Yeah, so you can make an end table for yourself if you need. That was one of the issues. It's not perfect. The walls were very thin. You could hear everything slamming doors.
To be fair, though, I feel like that's everywhere I go.
Yeah,
I've never stayed at a
hotel.
I've never stayed at a hotel where, like, I couldn't hear everything. We
had even Polynesian,
Dollywood.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like that's just how it is.
Yeah, pool is easily accessible too. So that's another thing that's great. It has a hot tub, has a little kid play area. Great place to relax.
Oh, the scooters.
I brought that up.
Oh, you brought up the scooters.
Yeah.
And the walk to the park, like, even if you're super tired coming to and from the park, it's not bad. Like, it goes like that.
Yeah, so for $250, we think this is a great deal. We've saved money on breakfast, we've saved money on water, we saved money on coffee, and we had really comfortable beds with easy access to the park. You'll never find something like this with the distance to Disney World.
Smart TV.
Oh, yes! I wanted to bring that up to you guys. So the second remote that I found is actually a remote for a smart TV.
I figured it out right away.
So you have access to Netflix, to Disney Plus, I mean your own Netflix and Disney Plus, to YouTube. If you're watching YouTube. It's great, and you have normal TV too. So yeah, that's definitely feels high-end, $250, great price for California, great price for the amenities included, great price for the distance. Definitely think we got a great value, and we will 100% be back. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications. That way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I almost want to plan another trip here, Sam.
I'm ready.
Right? It was even, like, I would say this is almost as close as the Disneyland Hotel is to the Disneyland gates, which is impressive. The only issue is Oh, wow. The trolley came. Oh, wait, no, he's gone. That dude's out of here. I was going to say, we were past trolley time.
Is he letting people on?
Oh. The only issue I would say was going to be security, but he's letting trolley on.
Oh, wait, he's letting people on.
He's letting people on. Oh, okay. See you guys later.